too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn, so to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who, it's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals, it's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who, it's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals, it's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you owe me, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. 70. Sixer fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now here's Harden. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more? A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
How Harden after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so it's Dallas with it after the Sixers pick up two. Back to Powell. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And so here is Philadelphia. Harden draws the double. And the dunk by Embiid.
He sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Doncic, here we go. The shot by Powell, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Irving. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Powell. For 3, Bullock. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now Tucker. Back to Harden. To the middle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
The Mavericks trailing. Right side, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Free throw good, Green. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Morris a screen. Embiid with the steal. To the inside. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Wood. Intercepted. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the shot goes in.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
How about the balance, the effort? Markieff Morris takes the hit, still able to convert.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Morris, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Tries from 7. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. Powell with the steal. Now Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Right side Irving to the paint. Embiid with the steal. Here's Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
There's the pick. Here's Doncic. And throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for Joel Embiid. Pass to Bullock. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second basket.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for them.
3 from the inbound. Hardy, no good. Philadelphia leading by 16. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas making a switch here. Mavericks trailed by 18. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Doncic. James Harden picking up that last basket. It's rebounded by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
The 76ers leading by 19. .139 left to play in the first half. Harden has a wide open look. Off target with his three. Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Powell with the steal. Out to Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. .50 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Tucker's got 6.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. He scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Harden. Embiid the screen. Inside. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
The shot's good from Irving.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 20 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Well, James Harden is still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Pass to Embiid. Goes back up. Great D that time from Powell.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Out to Hardaway. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 5 points so far.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Mavericks trailed by 15. Hardaway with a wide-open look. On the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Here's Doncic after the Sixers pick up 2. Irving misses. Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, coming into the league, Dwight Powell didn't have this shot. Now he is dependable from the perimeter.
Mavericks trailed by 17. And Holiday has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Maverick substitution.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Harden. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And it's Green missing. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stop.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Oh, such a clever move by James Harden on the drive. He always goes fishing for that contact, and usually he finds it.
A different look for Dallas.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
The 76ers leading by 17. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Off on the layup. Mavericks trailed by 21. Irving way outside. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Down low. Here's Harden. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 34 points for James Harden.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Irving.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Powell with the screen. This one for 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
3 points.
Irving's got 18 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now Harden following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. He's shooting 4 for 7 at the foul line in the game.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
On the wing, Green. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. With it. No good with the layup. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead.
73. The Mavericks. 53.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 42 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Ntilikina. They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Can't get it to fall. The 76ers leading by 22. Harden with it. Now Green defending. And it's good. 2 points. Harden's got 44.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Here's Ntilikina. Misses the 3. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
That free throw, good from Harden.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Shot on the wing. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Harden with the stuff.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the rejection by Harden. And they recover it. And on the way from Irving for three.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And a deep three from Harden. Rebounded by McGee.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. Back to Irving. Wood at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Looking to end the run. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Harden surveying the D. Embiid trying to break loose. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 49 points in the game. Outside Irving. Cranes the three-pointer.
Kyrie Irving comes at the game with a scorer's mentality, and right now he is carrying the offense.
Harden outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 25 points.
Hey, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. There's the three. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-3 run right now. And the jam by Harden.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
Irving drives in. Back to Green. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Harden. Driving inside. And Harden with the stop.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Irving double team. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Here's on your Philadelphia 76ers ESC, everybody.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Tries the spin move. Harden up top. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. The three for Doncic. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
First one falls for.
At the line for
Maxey hits them both. Here's Dallas. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And Harden with the stop.
Convincing lead with very little.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
All-Star Weekend is here, and in fact, I'm going to the airport from here to head to Utah. As you can see, I'm ready, and next week, we'll be bringing you all those highlights from the weekend.
In this episode, we have some All-Star trivia to help you get ready for all the festivities. Now, there is a lot of new talent on the All-Star Game roster, but who of the following is not a first-time All-Star?
Is it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyrese Halliburton,